This stuff happens to me all the time. It happens in my normal life. It happens during shows. At a show not too long ago, a group of 4 women came to my show, and one of the women in this group of 4 has something that's called achondrophobia. For those of you who don't know what that is, that's a fear of little people, all right? And that shit is real, okay? It's real, and it's not, oh, he's kind of creepy. It's more like, what the f*** is that? Okay, like, it's nuts. Now, here's the best part of the story. The 3 friends brought this woman to my show, sat in the front row. All of them knew she had achondrophobia. And they were all just sitting there like, this is gonna be a hoot. Oh my God, this is gonna be so good. Now, I'm all for a good practical joke. I love a good prank. Just warn me, okay? Send me a tweet, an email, something, so I know what's gonna happen. If I would have known that this woman was afraid of little people, I would have run on stage wearing a Viking helmet. Just, like, I would have had a good time. But I didn't know. So I walk out on stage like I'm gonna do my normal show. I reach up to grab the microphone. Before I even touch the microphone, this woman stands up and in front of the entire audience just goes, Jesus Christ! Remember, I don't know why she's doing that. I'm trying to do a show. A woman yells, Jesus Christ. I start looking around. Is Tim Tebow here? So I look at her, I'm like, sweetheart, what is wrong with you? And she goes, I'm afraid of little people. All right? First of all, f*** you, okay? How could you be afraid? How could you be afraid of little people? It's not like this shit is contagious, all right? I can't walk up to you, bite your knee, and you go, I'm melting. That doesn't happen. So I asked her, I said, why are you afraid of little people? I'm gonna tell you what she said. Just please understand this is what she said, okay? Not what I said. I didn't go home, I didn't write this down like, oh, I think this would be really funny. I don't think this is funny, but it's what happened. So here we go. I say, why are you afraid of little people? She goes, every time I see a little person, I just know they're gonna rape me. What the? At a comedy show. A comedy show. There were 3 friends were looking at me like, you can make that funny, can't you? No, I cannot make that funny. What's my comeback? You're not my type. Are you kidding me? So I look at this woman. I understand it's a delicate situation. So I look at her, I'm like, sweetheart, I get it. What you just said is the most horrific thing that could ever happen to another human being. But what you have to realize is that what you just said is impossible, okay? It's impossible. It can't happen. There's no such thing as midget rape, okay? It does not exist. Now, ladies, if you're in the audience right now and you're one of these people and you're fearing midget rape, just know there is one move you can do. One move you can do that will stop all forms of midget rape. It works 100% of the time. Here's the move. Just, Some of you are waiting for another move. No, that's it. That's all I do. Palm, forehead, bam. Like, you do that, I'm stuck waving. Just, oh, wow, Brad, that's insane that you met one person that has achondrophobia. No, I've met quite a few people that have it. It's pretty common, which is weird. I've even met one celebrity that has it. Don't worry, I'll tell you who it is. Okay. John Stamos. Yes, that John Stamos. Yeah, he's got achondrophobia. I didn't know that until I did a show with Bob Saget, his co-star from Full House. I did a charity show with him. Saget rolls up to the show with John Stamos and Dave Coulier. They are still all friends, which is awesome. I'm sitting in my dressing room. All of a sudden, Saget burst into my dressing room and was like, Brad, you have to come meet John Stamos. And I'm sitting there like, well, yeah, I love the show Full House. Uncle Jesse, Jesse and the Rippers, the catchphrase, have mercy. I would love to meet John Stamos. He goes, Brad, you don't get it. Stamos is terrified of little people. Then I know what I must do, Bob Saget. The plan goes into action. Saget runs into his dressing room. He starts talking to Stamos, distracting him. As soon as Stamos turns his back, I know that's my cue. I run in, I see Stamos, I run right up, I grab his leg, I start humping. And this is not a comedic hump. I am hate f***ing his leg, okay? I'm gonna tell you this right now, and understand this, John Stamos screams like a bitch, okay? He does. He looked down, saw me, and like just started freaking out. And he starts kicking his leg like that. Like he starts kicking his leg like I'm some horny cocker spaniel or something, but you're not getting me off because I have little pug arms, and when I latch on, I latch on. So I'm good. I am riding his leg like it's an out-of-control fire hose. Dude, this is the rodeo. I'm surviving for 8 seconds, okay? While this is happening, Saget is on the floor laughing. And then, in a moment that I could not write if you gave me 1,000 opportunities, Dave Coulier walks into the dressing room, sees me humping Stamos' leg, and without missing a beat just goes, "Hey Brad, cut it out!" I can die now.
As we saw in the clip, people can suffer from many phobias, such as achondrophobia, which is a fear of little people or dwarf stature. While some people laughed, it is no laughing matter for those who experience phobias or extreme social anxiety. Fear. It's one of our most primal instincts, a survival mechanism that has kept us alive for millennia. But for millions of people, fear isn't just an occasional response to danger. It's a relentless, unwelcome companion. Phobias and social anxiety can be profoundly isolating, trapping people in a cage of self-doubt and dread. They rob us of moments, relationships, and opportunities, leaving us feeling disconnected in a world built on connection. It's not just shyness or nerves, it's the crushing weight of judgment, the racing heart before a conversation, the avoidance that slowly builds into isolation. Today, we're breaking the silence, unraveling the complex web of fear and anxiety, and exploring the paths to reclaiming control. One of the most effective ways to break this cycle is through exposure therapy, a powerful evidence-based approach designed to help individuals confront their fears in a gradual, controlled manner. It's about leaning into the discomfort, step by step, until the fear loses its grip. Research consistently shows that exposure therapy can reduce phobic responses by 60 to 90%, depending on the severity and type of anxiety. It's not about eliminating fear altogether, but rather learning to face it, to sit with it, and to move through it. This can take many forms, including imagining a feared situation, in-person exposure, virtual reality, or systematic desensitization, in which smaller steps are taken to confront a specific fear. Over time, the mind learns that the feared outcome isn't as threatening as it once seemed, and the body's instinctive panic response begins to fade. It's challenging, but the rewards are life-changing, rebuilding confidence and rediscovering the world without fear.